Yeah.
Wow.
Well, only on
In the city show, yeah. Late night comedy where the good times go, yeah. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright, so bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light, that's right. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now's he got a clue. Tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Tired of games that cost a ton. If you said yes, then you should see the best new game for you is Suspended City.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Love that new introduction song. That is fantastic. But welcome to Late Night Comedy Sauce C Late Night Game Show. And this is the newbie edition and also tryout for the headliners and such in Las Vegas next year. So, or is it this year? Is it next year or this year?
I think it's next year because she kept saying 27.
27, so next year.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
good
27.
times. Certainly, in order to have the show, we got to have some contestants, participants, and I'm going to try to get everybody involved. Forgive me. Well, if you want to be involved, just grow some boobs, and I'll pay more attention to you.
Hey, Randy.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, we're going to start with some introductions here. Venus, introduce yourself.
I'm Venus the Indigenous, and I'm always hyped to be here with Hype 100 Radio Network and a bunch of other people. And we just love who loves us. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm looking forward to getting my points today. So let us get started there.
All right, Venus. Welcome. Jeremy, introduce yourself.
Howdy. I'm Jeremy. Not a part of a radio station, but I'm part of the Cold Cats up here in Cumberland, freezing our butts off, about to get snowed in again. Looking forward to this next winter storm that's coming because this last one was so much fun. Spent all day shoveling in the driveway. It was the greatest day ever.
I know here in Tampa, Florida, we had 2 feet of snow. It's crazy.
He's lying.
Wow.
I could be lying. It did get cold, though. I mean, it got down to like
Yeah,
40.
man, it's still freezing.
That's like a blizzard in Florida, 40 degrees. All right, Willie, this is a new possible headliner for the Vegas show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, Willie, nice to see you.
Hey, nice to see you as well, boss.
Tell us about your comedy stuff and where you're at.
Well, yeah, I've probably been doing comedy about 2 years now. I'm in Detroit. It's really cold here. We've been having a blizzard for probably like 2 weeks right now, man. Probably about a good, man, heck yeah, dude. Probably about 6 to 8 inches so far. Every time you wake up, it's another sheet of snow on the floor.
That's the frozen tundra.
Man, y'all don't want to be up here right now, man. It's probably colder than Alaska right now. I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
Man, crazy. Hi, Phil. We know you from the past and always part of the cards and everything. But tell us anyways, Phil.
What's up? What's up? Let's get ready to funny. Phil Page, Washington, D.C. Hey, my career must be going real strange. I'm back over here again. Oh, my God. That just show you I do any damn thing for money.
Well, you seen your character. What do you think of your character?
What character?
You didn't see it?
Nah, I ain't got no character. What character? What you talking about, Randy?
Yeah, it was the garbage kids.
The what?
You're in there, the garbage kids.
I'm in there.
Saucy Pale Kids.
Yeah, Saucy Pale Kids, you're in there.
Damn.
It flashed on the big screen. You're in
And I was
there.
ready to cut somebody out for nothing. If I heard you say something. Wait a minute. Am I the real fat? Am I the big fat dude?
Okay. I was sitting backstage and I can't leave y'all alone for a second because this is the second time that the D word is slipped out of your mouth, and I'm gonna need y'all not to cuss, right? So I gotta put this up here now.
This a PG show.
Because no, we're still in the intros. See, that's why I was saying in the green room that you should have been paying attention instead of, I don't know, whatever you were doing, because Randy clearly said it. No cursing during the intros, please. YouTube doesn't like it, right? And I get strikes and I got to fight with YouTube, and I don't really want to do that because Facebook is already deleting my content, right? So I need us to be as compliant as we can, right? So yeah, and I see that Randy is not stopping you or anything. So I'm gonna just go ahead and jump back in and take over and just make sure that this goes down the way that I need it to go down. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
So when does the show start?
All right, let's do it Brenda's way. All right, let's start with Randy Houghton. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the new folks tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, because we're like at 8 now. So I know there's like at least 2 new people. So tell them more about Randy Houghton.
Well, first of all, I'm sorry. I totally missed the swear words. I must be in Lululand somewheres, but I missed it.
No, I think, you know what I think it was? It's like you're so enamored with him just being here because you guys got to hang out in Vegas and now he's here again. And it's like, it's all crazy. So you're probably not even listening to him just popping out the D word. It's not even registering.
Well, you're right about that. I'm happy to see Phil. No doubt about it. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been.
I'm sorry. Man, I ain't mean to get you in trouble.
But Phil, that's $10 for swearing twice.
We're gonna take that off of his amount, because you know that you have $100 in Sauce in the City dollars, I should say, in order to please keep your mic muted, Willie, because you're outside and you're doing triple duty, and that's making noise. Okay, so anyway, it's good to see you, Randy. I'm glad that you haven't blown away or gotten snowed in or any of the other awful things that I keep seeing. So I love it that you're here with us tonight, and so thank you so much. What do you think about the 2 new people so far?
Well, Willie's so far so good, although he did look like an alien there for a while. Like from Mars or something. I don't know.
Okay, so he's asking his asking price is $1,700. We split that 10 ways, so your portion is $170. So how much? Because you were chilling with him in the green room, and a little bit of the show before I just like cut it off. But how much at this point right now of that $170 are you willing to give up right now at this point for Willie?
Well, so far I like him now that I can see him, and I'm thinking at least 150. I mean, I like his aura, I like his attitude. So.
Gosh, you are, well, at least you didn't give it all up like you did for Ratchet Tracy. So, but that's pretty close. All right. So you have $100, which is a 1/10 of what Phil Page has asked us for, which for you guys out there who are not trying to do math, that is $1,000 appearance fee to guarantee that the amazing Phil Page will appear in Las Vegas on June 23rd, 24th, 25th of 2027. Randy, on a scale of 0 to 100, how much of his appearance fee are you willing to donate?
Well, Phil, I'm going to give him 100 because he has boobs.
Oh boy. All right, Randy, those seem like really good numbers. So it's good to know we're on a good slope. Next up is Venus, the Indigenigris, hype for some new. And Venus, introduce yourself to the now four new people who are tuning in. One of them, which is probably Ratchet Tracy. So shout out to her. And maybe even Eric Carlson, who wanted to join us tonight, but we've got to talk more about that later. Tell them more about Venus.
Short and skinny version, I am a talent agent. I help find talent and identify it. I am also a Hype 100 radio executive, and I'm a Sawston City garbage pail. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm a saucy pale kid.
Let's get you together. You are a Sawston City owner. You see your picture in there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So that's called ownership. You are the product. So tonight we have come together because we need a marketing concept, right? Because your background is in marketing. We've talked a little bit about that, and we need a marketing scheme to sell these card decks, activity books, and games and fun and shenanigans, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have two newbies on the stream, and Willie here, his quote is $1,700. So your 10th of ownership in that of Sauce in the City dollars is 170. Starting right now, what on a scale of 0 to 170, what are you willing to pitch into the tip hat?
$37.50.
I cannot. Okay. $37.50. What could he do to get that up by the end of the show?
If he got stable and got himself into a lighter environment where I could look at his good looks, I might be willing to throw in a couple more nickels. You know, right now I just don't even know what he looks like. So I mean, what am I paying for this on?
I love it. All right, let's roll on over to the amazing Phil Page. His quote is $1,000. Your 10th in Sauce in the City dollars is 100. What portion are you willing to throw into the tip hat?
$42.13.
Jesus.
Wow, she's a tough critic, you all. And what could he do for you to get that bag up by the end of this episode?
Well, I can tell by the sound of his voice that he has a lot to offer. But again, I'm looking at poor lighting. I mean, he appears to be a shadow figure with like. So, I mean, again, show me what you want me to see so that I can come up off my saucy money.
Show me you really love me. Actions speak louder than words. Well, Venus, the Indigenigris, hype for some new. It's always good to have you and your opinions. As always, we are going to just go ahead and save some time. And I think you will be the authenticator of this episode because you have authenticator energy tonight. I feel the authenticativeness in your attitudinals. So we are going to pitch that to you and make sure that you stay up on, because I know you're already taking points. At least I hope you are, because I'm going to ask you for a tally for Willie and Phil Page at the end of this. Okay, got it? All right. Funny Man Green introduced now 8 new people who are tuning in. One whom I'm sure is Eric Carlson, Matt Timney, and Nacho Bryan. Or tell them a little bit more about Funny Man Green.
Yeah, like where your arms
since
are.
you came back and Randy's not hosting a show anymore. I don't gotta do this.
I cannot. I cannot with you right now. I cannot with you right now. You are crazy. You are crazy.
This is Funny Man Green. I reside in Cumberland, Maryland. I've been doing comedy a few years. What's the question about my Sauce in the City Bucks?
Well, no, the question was, or the directive, I'm sorry, was to tell the now 7 new people. It was 8, but now you took too long. So tell the 7 new people a little bit more about Funny Man Green, because okay, wait, now we down to 6, so you better start talking.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I reside in Cumberland. I've been doing comedy a few years. Been on Sauce in the City about 5 years, going on 6.
We're old together.
Exactly. Yeah, I host and do my own shows, and also willing to travel and do other people's shows.
Ooh, ooh. All right. So being that you produce your own shows, you have a rather editing eye for these 2 newbies that we have on our screen. And
Right.
now is the fun question, because let me just interject here. When I first told you about this, it was crickets with you. It's like you had to wait 3 weeks for it to process, and now you got all kinds of stuff to say. Now you like, forget introducing me. I don't even care what I do. Let me get down to this $170, okay? So let's go ahead and get down to it. How about Willie C. Smith, on a scale of 0 to 170 Sauce in the City dollars? How many are you willing to throw in the tip hat?
I mean, I haven't seen anything yet, so I'm giving 50.
50 is your safe number. You be like 50. 50 is enough for him not to attack
50.
me online after the show, and we
Exactly.
can still be friends, okay? All right.
50.
Well, 50 is a good number. Now let's switch to Phil Page of $100, which is a 10th of what he's asking. How many on 0 to 100 are you willing to throw into the tip hat for Phil?
Okay, so I'm different from everybody else, because Phil was on my show, and I was on a couple of Phil shows, and we worked together and everything and all. So, I mean, I would throw in my full 100 on Phil, because I know Phil.
Hey, that's what relationships will get you. Message. All right, Funny Man Green. Well, it's always cool to have you on screen and not in the hospital or working day and night. You're starting
That's
to
right.
spoil us, but we're taking full advantage. Let's see how much they can rack up by the end of this show. It's going to be interesting to see. All right, Jeremy, soon to be snowed in. You're the newest to our bunch, just in under the wire before Stick or Twist was born. So you now have a claim, or you now have a stake in our claim. So we have our 2 newbies in our big event, and I'm really curious as to know what you think, but I'll let you introduce yourself to the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond, which is now 9 more than we had. Woo woo. And then we'll get to the other good stuff. And go.
My name is Jeremy. I'm also up here in old Cumberland, Maryland. Freezing. About to get snowed in again. I haven't really been doing comedy too long. Been made fun of my whole life, so I figured, I'd take some of that and try to be funny with it. You know what I mean?
That's the best thing to do, Jeremy.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? Yeah, take something out of it.
And while you're snowed in, us online shows might as well take advantage. So thank you for joining us. All right, Jeremy. Willie has asked us for $1,700 to ensure his appearance in Las Vegas on June 23rd, 24th, and 25th of 2027. You've got a chance to hang out with them in the green room. So on a scale of 0 to 170, how much are you willing to throw in the tip hat?
Let's see. I did 25 for Miss Ratchet Tracy. I think I'm gonna do the same 25 for Mr. Willie as well.
Ooh, okay. And he writing it down, so he keeping notes.
He cracked up, just in case,
Just in case.
Right.
Okay. So that's really, really good. And I thought maybe you would have pitched out a little more, but I like where you stand. Now we're going to switch to Phil Page. He is asking $1,000 to assure his appearance in Las Vegas on June 23rd, 24th, 25th in Las Vegas, Nevada, 2027. On a scale of 0 to 100, how much are you ready to throw into the tip hat?
100 for Phil. Sorry, I got that wrong. David went all in with it. I'm gonna do 50 for Phil, just because of how confident David is.
Ooh, I like it. Oh, he's looking at his comedic brother and taking his word, and that gave Phil Page just a little bit more. All right, Phil, you looking good. Well, Jeremy, I look forward to more opinions because you are so new to us that it is just fun to see how you view things. All right, Rennie, Jenny, thawing out, poor baby, I love you. Introduce yourself to the now 10 more people than we normally have, but you better start talking fast.
Hi, everybody else that's finally joining the stream. Welcome to the Sauce in the City late night comedy game show, Mathingy. I'm glad to have you here. Hope you enjoyed as much as I do. I am finally thawing out, y'all. This was the first time in days that I've been outside my house because the roads were not that scary. And I'm so relieved that I have power again. It was so bad. Like Saturday, it was on and off more than my relationship with my boyfriend. It was bad. Yay for power. Yay for thawing out. I'm gonna enjoy it while I can because it's fixing to get cold again.
I'm loving it. When we invented, and yes, I'll say that when we invented online comedy back right before COVID hit, everybody thought that I was nuts in my head. And as I have stuck with it throughout the years, I've come to find that it comes in handy when the snow is 9 million feet to the roof and all you have is one bar on your cell phone. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. Dang it. I owe $5. Dang it. Okay. Hold on. I got to go give myself the face. That's bad. When you have to give yourself the face. All right. I'm only responsible for the intros and don't leave it in my hands when it's a rated R show. But anyway, we're going to try to get through this. Welcome, Rennie, Jenny. And as one of the owners, which I was trying to tell some of our cohorts, we are a part of the ownership in the very first ever invented Big Tent Comedy Con. And what that is it is a challenge in the comedy or in the Comic-Con world to tell them that my friends are more creative than anything that they could think of. Right? Like
We have some awesome friends. Like,
that's
thank
it.
you, Brian, for
That
putting
is
it together.
absolutely. Shout out to Nacho Brian for all the cool stuff. All right. So $1,700 for Willie and your 10th stake in that in Sauce in the City dollars, because we're making our money. Let me reiterate this again, from the sale of the activity books, the card game decks, the good time and good feelings of Sauce in the City. All right. On a scale of 0 to $170, which is your stake in his quote, How much are you willing to throw into the tip hat?
For Willie, I'm gonna throw him 75 for now because I got got here late to the green room, so I didn't really catch any of his antics. I did see his face for like half a second, so we're gonna start there and see where it goes.
I love it. You guys are doing me proud. All right, Rennie, Jenny, we have one more in the studio. Jay Watch. Jay Watch in the house. Ooh, ooh.
Hey y'all, what's good?
All right, Jay Watch, not introduce because they already know most of it. If they've heard me in the past 48 hours, they know the last time you farted. So go ahead and tell them some more about Jay Watch for the now 8 new people who are tuning in.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm a Jay Watt, lyrical alchemist, comedian, therapist, and game enthusiast. I had another one, but I forgot it because I'm tired right now. But sorry. You'll get it in post. I write a lot of things. I love writing. So whatever I can write to create something cool, there it is. I'm an incubator of talent.
I am so excited. Like when I saw you pop up. Okay, so let me first tell you, like, I was so disappointed, like, that you weren't in the green room, right? Because I have this amazing story to tell you.
I was in the red room over here. That's why.
That's okay, because whatever you make in the red room, I'm telling you, I walked into the DJ Museum in Las Vegas, Nevada. You guys can look it up. I spoke to the receptionist and ended up with the owner and off of one song. And I pushed play and the whole room lit up. It was the craziest feeling that I have ever had. And I was just like, oh, I cannot believe it. So anyway, 1/10 ownership in all of this, which is really not even enough to give you for your greatness. But Willie is with the $1,700 quote. So your 10th stake is $170. So of that 0 to 170, how much are you willing to throw into the tip hat?
Well, I don't know who Willie is, and but my question is, will he be funny on the show? And because I don't know who he is, and Malachi said to get 10%, so I'm gonna give him $17. Oh no, 17. No, yeah, $1.17.
Yep. I'm asking good. $17. All right. You started out with $17. All right. Well, that's cool. And now let's switch over to Phil Page. His asking price is $1,000 to ensure that he will turn up in Las Vegas on June 23rd, 24th, and 25th. 2027 is $1,000. Your 10th stake in this game of stick or twist. Stick or twist. Okay, is $100. How much are you willing to throw into the tip hat?
You said 1K?
1K, one band.
He get $9.99.
$9.99. All right, rest of the cast. Now that we've all had a discussion about these, I need the tally of for Willie. How much is he at current, Venus the Indigenigris?
We talking about for Willie? Because I missed what Jay Watch said he would give him, but then somebody told me $17, and I need to confirm.
That is correct.
$17. Okay, so he's got.
You never asked Jenny what she would give pay Phil.
I didn't. Okay, Rennie. On a scale of 0 to 100 of his quote, because you're a tenth of it, how much are you willing to pitch into the tip hat?
I'll do 75 for him too, simply because he seems to have more notoriety. So maybe he deserves a little bit more up front. I don't know.
Okay, I'm digging it. All right, Venus. I think we have all the amounts in. So Willie is how much?
I'm adding it up right now. I'm adding it up. So
Okay.
I need just
need
a
some
minute
time.
to get all his numbers together
That
so
is
that I can do it with accuracy.
That is amazing. Go ahead and work on it for the both of them while we move on to the next game, which is always dun, 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 dun,
Opening
tap,
act.
And
yes, Tap In is the game that is invented and appears in your game deck that you guys have. And it's a very simple game. And I love to play it because you can get as goofy as you want to. And it is amazing. All right. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the very simplest and stupidest of questions that everybody should know. Not like something like, what color did I paint my toenails yesterday? But more like, what is today's date? Right. And then the cast will have the ability to turn off their screens and yell tap in. And the first person to do that will be awarded the opportunity to answer the question. This one is always fun because we get to start right away. If everybody understood what I said, cameras off at the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Very cool.
Okay.
We got smart people in the audience. All right. So if the first person gets the answer incorrect, then the second person can turn their camera on and swoop in to answer the question for 5 points. If you guys understood what I said, cameras on at the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Look at us getting it together. All right. If the second person gets it incorrect and just can't seem to figure it out, what happens next?
Tap in.
It's out.
Rennie Jenny, Funny Man Green, you were there with the camera, but you just didn't say the words. Rennie Jenny,
Mute
what
this
is the answer?
So the question will be dead after that.
That is correct. Ding, 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 ding for 5 points. All right. Well, this is the part where we have to appoint a scorekeeper, right? Because we got some 5 points. Venus is the authenticator. So now we need a scorekeeper to start the game.
I'll do
Now,
it.
you'll do it?
I
Okay.
wrote everybody's names down.
Forward with a hesitant step. First, we have Jay Watch in the house. You already have their names?
Yes, I already wrote everybody down.
Look at her stepping up to the plate. We love it. And then we don't need a timekeeper yet. So we'll hold off on that. All right, everybody. Very simple question. What's my name?
Tap it. Wait.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Tap in.
Brenda Brown. I don't know.
I said tap in.
You did, Funny Man Green.
man.
I just had to wait for all the newbies to understand that once Funny Man Green's name is said, camera on. Funny Man Green, just Funny Man Green, please. Everybody else, camera off, just in case he gets it wrong. All right, Funny Man Green, what's your name?
Brenda Brown, the Chocolate Child.
And he included all the names. That is correct for 5 points. Everybody, cameras on. Very cool. What's the name of the two newbies?
Tap
Tap
in.
in.
Oh, Rennie Jenny.
The newbies are Willie and Phil Page.
That is correct for 5 points. Everybody, cameras on. Who is the creator of our theme song?
Tap
Tap
in.
in.
Funny Man Green.
That would be Jay Watch.
That is correct for 5 points. All right, everybody, cameras on. Last one, last chance to get on the board. Last chance for love. Okay, Who? Okay, nope. That was only for the castmates. The question was going to be who is Funny Man Green's favorite singer, but only the castmates would know that. So X that out. All right. What's the name of the show?
Tap in.
Tap in.
Rennie Jenny.
It is Sauced in the City late night comedy game show.
That is correct. Everybody, cameras on. A very good way to play. All right. Funny Man Green. Everybody did so great in this game of Tap In. You guys can get this game inside of your game decks on sale now. So put your money in. All right, Funny Man Green, are you ready to go on to the next game?
Tap in.
It's addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
The next game is our opening act, and this is where we take two of our comedic castmates as suggested by a cast vote. That means everybody in the studio gets a vote. We'll go head to head with one of their comedic castmates in the end to find out who is our opening act. And because we have only two newbies, we're just going to put them up to it to save time. Everybody in agreement? If you are, cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, very good. Phil Page, camera on. Willie, camera on. Only Phil Page and Willie, please. All right, you two have been put up to this task. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10 to decide which one of you gets to go first. I'm going to throw it up in the air and give Phil Page home stomping ground advantage. What number am I thinking of, Phil?
9.
How about you, Willie?
7.
Dun, 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 dun. Willie is the winner. Both of y'all went over. The number I'm thinking of is 1 because it is January 28th, 2026, and January represented by the number 1. All right, Willie, will you decide to go first, or will you pass and pitch that over to Phil Page and push him up there to go first?
I can do it first.
Oh, I love it. He stepped right out there. That get him extra points, y'all. All right. Oh, now we need a timekeeper. So everybody in the studio, anybody volunteer? Camera on. Yay, JY. You can be the timekeeper. All right, put 3 minutes on the clock. Okay. And Willie's on the screen. And it does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night, rest of the cast,
it better be funny.
Let's go.
Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Willie Page. Yeah, I got this joke for y'all. I'm gonna just start it off with this. So anybody in here like Donald Trump? Anybody? Yes, no, maybe, cool. There we go. Yeah, that tariffs supposed to make America great again, right? Well, instead it only made, foreign goods more expensive. Yeah, seems to me like, the overseer robbing the overseer to pay the overseer. Yeah, that ain't a discount. That's a shakedown. Yeah, that's more like a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying, charging $3.5 for the price of a gram. Yeah, you gonna be mad, but you gonna buy that motherfucker. So it better be some fire. You feel me? Yeah. Ever since Trump done been in office, right? He done shrunk Section 8. You know what I'm saying? Cancel stamps and remodeled the White House. I don't think that man trying to be no president. That nigga too busy being a dad. And all of America, you know what I'm saying? His 32-year-old son standing in the basement. He done caught in the fridge again. And he like, every time I'm in the house, you in the house. Eating all the food, using up all the Wi-Fi. Like, I like food. I love Wi-Fi. You know what your problem is? You think you could just go outside and just grab the snaps and just pay everybody in the government. Meanwhile, I'm over here cleaning up behind all these Democrats. You know how many Democrats that is? 16. That's 16 dogs biting at your ankle. Hey, your ass want health care, you better go find a good job. I don't think Trump looking for a successful term. He looking for an empty nest. That brother don't want 4 more years. He want peace and quiet. He like, y'all grown, get out. Cut that thermostat back up to 72. Yeah, he already got rid of Biden, dog. You feel me? Yeah. With all this going on in America right now, that's the reason why I got a cat. Anybody in here got a cat? I don't know if any of y'all do, but I do, right? Mm-hmm. And you know what I hate about cats? Yeah, they'll fight you at any game moment. Like my cat, he'll two-piece the hell out of you. With no meow, no warning. Just bye-bye. Like you trying to defend an MMA title against Conor McGregor. Now, first sign to me, I should have noticed to be careful around my cat was, got him from the Humane Society. But he was a kid, so, you know, I let my guard down. Now, the second sign I should have noticed, this motherfucker, he with his front 2 paws like he got hands, you feel me? He can walk around the kitchen like he Garfield. Slicing his pâtés up with a knife and a fork. Delicious. Now, the third sign, which honestly could have been the first, they told my old lady back at the shelter, you know, he was a little drunk. But no, this nigga Kangaroo Jack with a vertical of Ja Morant and an attitude like Joe Pesci. But like I said, you know, kid, guard down. You feel me? But hell no. He not hands. He's a goddamn samurai piece of cat. Waking me up every morning, punching me in the nose. Like, wake up, bitch. Yeah, before my feet hit the floor, this nigga going at my ankles like they goddamn punching bags.
Yeah. Okay, time. I figured as much. I was like, that is the longest 3 minutes ever invented. Did he forget or fall asleep or what happened?
No, I was just trying to get it all out.
Oh, you did a great job, everybody. Cameras on. Give it up for Willie. Give a little love, little love, little love. And he did the right thing by turning his camera off because now it is Phil Page's turn. Timekeeper, 60 seconds on the clock, please.
And make sure you let us know.
3 minutes.
Yeah, please let us know.
3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All right. Phil, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Well, it does not have to be jokes, but for the love of late night, rest of the cast.
But it better be funny.
Goddamn, I'm trying to figure out what the heck I walked into here. Oh my God. You ever came somewhere and the first thing that came to your mind is, where the hell is crack when you need it? What am I doing here tonight? Oh my God. But I'm so glad my man cursed because I was a little confused. You know, I didn't know if this joint was going to be clean or what. Because I've been walking around my house cussing for the last half an hour just to get that shit out of my system. My girlfriend looked at me and said, you must got a clean show tonight. I said, I don't know, but I'm going to be ready. But it's some bullshit. Man, let me tell you, it's cold as hell out there, man. Man, I just came back from Ohio. It was cold up there, too. Man, this comedy shit is crazy. Let me tell you, man. I've been traveling a lot doing comedy, man. You know, I was on Spirit Airlines, man. Spirit Airlines is the most jacked up ass airline in the world, man. We taxied so long, we hit the interstate. Man, I did not know a plane had a horn on it. Kind of shit is that? But let me tell you, man, it's crazy, man. But you're trying to do better, man. This traveling shit is crazy. I'm glad you asked me this because I need to get this shit out of my spirit. Man, I did a show in Miami last week, man. That joke, man, I'm that kind of dude, man, but I did a show at a karaoke club. Fucked me up. They wanted me to do Tuesday. I can't do. Sing and read. Kind of shit is that? Let me tell you. But, you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. But I'm glad to be home, man. Glad to be home to see my kids, man. I hate my damn kids. My kids bad as shit. Man, I got a 13-year-old that cussing like a sailor. I don't know where the hell he got that shit from. Man, it's rough, man. My son told me he was gonna run away from home. I said, why run when I can drive your ass? My kids are bad, man. Let me tell you. Child Protective Service came to my house, so my kids locked the door and left. And oh my God, let me tell you, dumbass kids, man. I'm gonna make a public service announcement. Parents, beat your damn kids. Man, they don't thank you for that shit, man. Let me tell you. Because there's only one reason the school call your ass in the middle of the day. Either your kids are hurt or your kid is in trouble. And when you say, damn, I hope his ass is hurt, you got a badass kid. Let me tell you, I can't take it no more. Man, I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be a better person. Because I don't want to make the same mistake my father made. When I leave my damn family, I ain't never coming back. Let me tell you, shit fucked me up. Because, you know, I had my kids the old-fashioned way, by accident. My youngest son name is Oops. My oldest son name is Oh My God. I just can't take it no more, man. This shit is driving me nuts. I'm venting. Do I have to stop? I got some more shit I want to talk about. Oh, stop me now.
We can't.
Everybody cameras on. Y'all give it up for Phil Page. A very, very cool stuff. All right. So our next game that we are going to play now, just remember that this is a new game alert. Do not try this at home yet. You do not want to miss, family, friends, and fans because you messing around with us and we don't know what we're doing just yet. So let us play it first and we'll tell you when it's safe. And the game rules to this game called Snake Out are very, very simple. The cast, or the two, Phil and Willie, they will eliminate their fellow castmates based on if they think that castmate will vote against them. Now, it's a little bit weird, right? So everybody got me? Phil, Paige, and Willie, you're voting off the castmates that you feel might vote for your opponent. Yeah. You two with me? All right.
Can I do it now?
Can you wait till I do the rules?
Oh, okay.
He's ready to kick somebody off like now. He's like, boot, bye, delete. All right. You guys will volley back and forth one at a time in order to vote your castmates off. But beware, because the last castmate standing is the one and only vote that counts between who wins the 10 points for this round. Okay. You guys got me?
Yes.
Not you, Randy, them. The new
people.
I'm gonna act like I do.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, here we go anyway. All right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Phil, you went first last time. So, Willie, what number am I thinking of?
I'm going to say 6 this time.
All right. Nice, Phil. What say you? Oh, he went the opposite way. He was like, she ain't going to get me again.
That's right.
Well, the number actually this time is 10 because we have stayed for 42 minutes and 40 seconds above 10 for the first time in this season's history. So that might be worth thinking, y'all. We have stayed above 10 for 42 minutes and 54 seconds.
Thank you,
Dr. O'Brien. Okay. Yeah. So I believe Willie is correct once again with 7. So Willie, will you be choosing first or will you pass it over to Phil?
Man, I'm going to choose first. I'm snaking somebody out, right?
That is correct.
Okay. All I can say is name now?
Yes.
Funny Man Green over there, right above you, right above his name.
Okay.
Yeah, he says goose eggs. Remember, he gave me goose eggs. Bye-bye. Take your friend off, dog.
Oh, Funny Man Green. He snaked you out quick.
Man,
He
Earl.
was like, oh
He
no,
Earl. He was with
you
his
gave
phone.
me no money.
Bye-bye.
You already said he did your show, you did his show, so you gotta go. Now,
Yep.
hold on. Was he right to vote you off, or did he kick himself in the balls?
He made a very wise decision.
I know I did. I know I did, D. I
All
know
right.
I did.
Camera off. Funny Man Green, you have been booted. All right, Phil. The ball has been passed to you. You have Jay Watch, Randy Jenny, Randy Holton, Jeremy, the new guy, Venus, the Indigenegress, to boot off. Who gets it next?
Can I ask a question first? Jay
No.
Watch, did you say $9.99? Or did you say $999?
Muted.
Mute.
And your voice.
$999.
You say 900?
$900, yeah.
Okay, I want to kick the indigenous chick off.
Venus, the Indigenegress, got the boot. And oh man, I think that was just a knee-jerk reaction. But did he have rights to vote you off, or did he shoot himself in the hat?
I mean, we all have rights to do whatever we like. And while Willie does look like a cousin of mine, I really was about to give Phil my vote. But you know, whatever.
Oh,
Oh,
I like you anyway, baby.
Hey, I'm so happy you booed her, dog.
you know what? I'm kind of liking the screen off thing because it's like you have a little snapback. Like, forget you, you voted me off. I'm turning my screen off. All right, Willie, it's on you.
Okay, it's on me. I'm going with Booter in the top corner, man. Don't laugh. Top left, I believe. Right above Randy, or the whole team. He got brick background. Blue shirt at the top. Not you, the dude who you said farted a lot.
Okay, Willie.
First side.
Willie.
You talking about the guy that was supposed to be keeping
Hold on.
time?
Wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Willie, there's a name attached to each person.
Here we
So,
go.
there
Jay
you go.
Watch. I'm with you.
There we
Jay
go.
Watch
All
the
right.
farter. Jay
Jay
Watch the
Watch.
farter.
Now, why are you so excited to boot Jay Watch off?
He came in late, and he was on my man's side too. So I'm knocking off everybody who was against me. I'm with that. He said, I don't know who Willie is. You know who I am now. Wait.
Jay Watch. Oh man. He remembers really well. So you get the boot, but did he shoot himself in the balls?
There are no more balls there.
I don't know what to say about that response.
He's now a female, but basically.
Willie Jay Watts.
Well, so I'm guessing he would have voted for you, Willie. So you shot your other ball off. Yeah. So camera off, Jay Watts, and Phil, it's on you.
Can I vote Willie off?
Nope, you can't
I want to go straight to the head. I want him off here. I'm gonna take it to the head. I'm gonna vote him off.
Same last name, man. You shouldn't be like that. We cousins, man.
Well, you know we got the same last name. What's your name?
Okay. Again, the show is only 2 hours long.
Well, Randy,
that
I'm
you
sorry,
guys
Randy.
did.
I'm gonna put you out of your titty misery.
No.
Randy, I'm sorry, baby. No more titties for
Yeah,
you.
dog. I love you,
Okay.
Randy, dog.
Well, Randy, you definitely, I don't even know, you were minding your own business. You ain't said more than 3 words. So he just zeroed in on you. So did he have good cause or did he shoot himself?
Well, Phil just gave himself a double mastectomy.
Damn.
Pew, pew, Oh man, Phil. Well, Randy, you're booted out the game, camera off, and it's over to you, Willie. Now, Willie, you have the distinct job in picking the last person to be the deciding factor. Will it be Rennie Jenny thawing out, or will it be Jeremy soon to be snowed in? Both of their asses is cold as ice, baby.
I know.
Do-do-doom-doom. So who will be getting the boot?
Oh man, this is a tough one. Cause Jeremy, he like a comedian. He seemed like he said that, he offered 75. I kind of remember the money, but Jenny thawed out up there. She just as cold as I am up here. Dang. Oh man. Oh, I hate to say this, Rennie Jenny. I think my man gave me a little bit. I'm gonna keep Jeremy, man, snowed out soon, man. Cut your light off too, bro.
Oh, Jeremy, you almost made it, and well, I am curious. Wait. Willie, hold it together. Hold it together. All right, Jeremy. You got the boot.
I love you.
But you're new, so you didn't have any connections to either side, right? So for me, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He might have shot himself in the foot, but
I think this is the best decision Willie made tonight.
Uh-oh. Oh man, I guess he was definitely going for Phil. All right, Rennie Jenny. Okay, so one of the rules of the show, because I have roommates, is that when I'm talking, you kind of have to let me talk, right? Because I can't yell as much as y'all because I get kicked out. I'm already on notice. All right, Rennie Jenny. And unless you want me coming to stay with you, let's work together. All right, Rennie Jenny. Willie has chosen you to reign over this procession, but we're going to do something new because Phil is new here, and I'd like to hear what he thinks. Phil, do you think that Rennie Jenny is going to kick you into the dust and vote for your challenger, or do you think she's going to take your side?
I think she's gonna take my side, but can I say something after she do the vote?
After she does the vote.
Yeah.
All right, Rennie Jenny, he's passed the ball over to you. And I know you hate this, and you know why you get this position, Rennie? Because you have an honest face. You have that face that people think they have a chance. So
I'm just not good at lying, and my Gemini comes out at the worst times, and it's so hard. I don't like making the decisions of importance of points and scores, and oh my goodnesses. Okay, well, so my 2 cents are, I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was.
Okay, wait a minute. Take a deep breath. I can understand. All I hear is minimum.
It's only a 2-hour show, and we're still on the second game.
Dot. 3 deep breaths before you say another word.
Okay.
All right. even if it's on a pin. All right. So now give us your thoughts on each person and tell us who took that round.
So I hate being the one that has to make the ultimate deciding factor because I don't like making enemies or whatnot, especially with newbies right off the bat. So I apologize in advance for my indecisiveness. But so I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was something that Phil Page said that was slightly offensive to me. I think it might have been something about women that was derogatory or something about kids. I don't remember what, but I didn't like it. So for that reason, and also because I am very much an anti-Trumplican and I do love cats, that I'm going to give it to Mr. Willie.
Those are all amazing reasons. Sorry, Phil Page, but
Can I say what I was gonna say now?
Okay.
Yes, right after. Hold on. Right after Willie takes his run around the winner's circle and shouts out to the Academy. Go ahead, Willie.
Yeah, thank y'all for give me them points, you feel me? I'm new at this, and true at this. And she said, a little run around the block. I guess you with that. I don't know. But thank y'all very much for that. You know what I'm saying? I knew I could trust you, throw it out. I knew it. Hey, what's up to Mr. Pickles? Where's you at? Right there. They look like he's running out. But bad. Mr. Pickles love you too.
All right. And go ahead, Phil.
I threw off the wrong chick. When I said the indigenous chick, I thought it was her.
Well, too bad.
I threw off the. Baby, I'm sorry. I did not mean to throw you off. I thought it was her I was throwing off.
You too funny, dog.
Everybody screens on. Y'all give it up for Phil Page and Willie for giving us 6 amazing minutes of ha-ha, tee-hee, ho-ho, hee-hee. All right. So because I have to do a few things and get it together, and this is still the new game alert portion of the show. Do not try this at home yet. We're still working it out. We get to play Swap That Skew. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. And because this is a game that is not mine, and somebody else knows it better than me, I get to leave the game in his control. All right, Jay Watch, are you ready to swap that? All right. I shall be back. You guys play nice, and I hope there's a winner by the time I get back.
Yo. Technically, it's me and Rennie Jenny's game, actually. Just saying. We did play it together. So, Rennie, you want to take it up real quick, then we can do the next part?
All right. So, Swap That Skew is a remake of Sell That Skew. So Sell That Skew is already, I believe, in the card deck. And what you do is you pick a random object and you describe it for like 30 seconds and like be the best little salesperson that you can be. Now, the twist of this Swap That Skew is it's a team battle. And only one team of 2 people gets 10 points for doing this. So we're gonna pick teammates by playing tap in. So whoever wins the next round of tap in is going to pick their teammate. But I think Brenda threw another little thing in there that teammate could choose whether they wanted to be on your team or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So after all the teams are picked, then everybody gets like 60 seconds to 60 seconds to sell the other person's skew. So for example, let's say Jeremy and I are on a team together and he's got a random thing. I do the talking. He does the gesticulating. Okay. Yes. And then we switch. Then he sells my skew. And then since there's an odd number of players, that means one person will be left out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, there's 8 of us. There's 8 of us, which means that the crowd, the people that are watching in the audience, they're going to have to vote for which team they think is best. Okay. Right. And so whichever team gets 10 points. Everybody clears mud?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
First, we're going to present our objects. Does anybody have a random thing they would like to hawk? Because I do. What you got, Venus? You got an elf?
An elf. An
Nice.
alien life
Oh
form.
no, I ain't do something even better.
Nice, Al, bro.
We'll grab
Oh,
a random thing so we can sell it. What you got, Willie? What is that?
It's a Ninja Turtle. You know what
A
I'm saying?
Ninja Turtle.
Ninja
Star-
Turtle. Which one? That's important.
Star Trek Ninja Turtle.
A Star Trek
Star
Ninja
Trek
Turtle.
Ninja Turtle.
Okay.
Okay.
Donatello.
Randy,
Donatello. Okay, that's
All the
important.
points. Got it.
That's,
Okay.
that's important.
Randy, what is that?
This is a magic eraser. It erases
God.
mistakes on paper and life. Erases life mistakes.
Okay. Okay. Well, this was my random object from last time when we didn't get to do swap that skew. It's my candy cane that I still haven't opened, and it's full of Reese's Pieces.
Nice.
All right, who else
Ooh.
has got a thing? Everybody presents.
mine is the magic pillow.
Magic pillow. What's
Magic
Oh
Pillow.
my goodness.
I'm selling a diamond watch.
Shazam.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
won.
Iced out, babe.
All right, are we missing anything?
I got my little ocarina here.
Aw. Okay. I think we're just waiting on Miss. Did you
Got a miniature bottle of Hennessy.
Oh,
bottle of Hennessy?
say mini Hennessy?
It's a really small bottle.
I took it off Spirit Airline.
There you go.
Yeah, Hennessy and a watch. Y'all know what I'm saying? Dang.
All right, so we've all presented our objects. So, Jay Watch, do you want to pose the tap-in question for us?
Yeah.
To vote? Okay.
All right. What is today's day?
Tap in.
Tap in. Oh, we gotta cut this off, right?
I heard green.
Traitor.
You said what is today's date?
Day.
Oh, today's day. Today
Tap in.
is
Is it?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Today is Wednesday.
Okay, and while we're on this authenticator, do I give him 5 points for answering correctly in this mini round of?
I hope so, because I am.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. All right, so Mr. Greenman, you have the choice of picking your first contestant to play with or passing and letting someone else pick first.
My teammate is going to be Venus the Enigrigus.
So, Venus, would you like, are you prepared to pair up with Funny Man who can't pronounce his name right and sell his magic pillow?
I accept, man. I've always wanted a pillow like that, so I'm looking forward to pitching one.
All right, so we got one team down, 3 more to go. Okay, so should
All
I?
right.
You got
Another tap in. When is Christmas?
Tap in.
Tap in.
I heard your voice, Phil, but your camera not on. Randy?
December 25th.
Sound good to me.
Those that have not been picked yet, turn your cameras back on so that Randy can decide who he wants for his teammate.
I'm going Jay Watch for that watch. Holy
Okay,
smokes.
Jay Watch.
Is that the real deal?
Do you accept him as your team? You want to sell
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I like
All right.
Randy.
So, all right, I guess I'll do the next tap-in question. And the tap-in question is, what is my object that I am selling in this round of Swap That Skew?
Tap in.
I think that was Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Or Authenticator. Was that Jeremy? It looked like Jeremy to me.
No, that was Jeremy.
That's a good question. It did look like Jeremy to me too.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right, what you got, Jeremy?
You got a candy cane full of Reese's Pieces, man.
Sure do.
Not bad, man. I figured that out.
All right, Jeremy, are you? Who are you picking for your teammate?
Randy, get out.
Yeah, turn your camera off, Randy. No, Will, leave yours on. Yeah, yeah. So you have the choice between my thing,
Randy, turn your
the Ninja
camera
Turtle
off.
thing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go with you, Randy. I'm gonna go with you, Jenny. Yeah.
Oh, my
Let me
thing.
get
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I'm
will-
a
I
fat
will
man. I like food.
Challenge accepted. All right. So I guess
Well, it's William Field.
yeah, Randy. Okay, so that leaves just the two of y'all. That leaves the two newbies.
Yep.
So we're on the same team.
Yes.
All right, bet.
All right. So, and then we have to do another thinking of a number between 1 and 5 to determine who goes first. So, teammates, think of a number that you can agree upon, and I'm thinking of a number, and y'all got to guess what it is. So,
Jay Watch always picks the number. Go ahead, Jay Watch.
Oh, well,
3.
no. Oh, that's the number that you're picking because that's not the number that I'm thinking. Okay, great.
We're picking 5.
Damn it. Funny Man Green knows me too well. He gets to go. Y'all get to go first. Okay. So y'all are going to present
It's
first.
like telepathy. You were
Jay
getting.
Watch, you got the timer set. Everybody else, cameras off. Avoid confusion.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
How about you go first?
All right. Whenever y'all are ready.
Okay. All right. Right.
Hold on. We're gonna do the slogan.
And then the rest of the cast, we're all going to go swap
that
skew.
There you go.
How you doing, everybody?
All right.
I know a lot of people are some pet lovers, whatever, and all, but there are some stray cats, whatever, and all that. You tired of the stray cats that keep on getting to your trash? They keep on just tearing up your making messes all over the place and everything. Get yourself an Alf, because Alf eats them type of cats. You know what I mean? Get yourself an Alf. That boy came from outer space, hanging out with the Hendersons. I think it was the Hendersons. Well, anyway, for $39.99, get yourself an Alf, and you will not have to worry about any more of the rodents, anymore of the messes, anything like that.
All right. And whenever the timer has been reset, we're going to do this again, only we're going to flip it and reverse it. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Then we got our timer set, and rest of the cast, swap.
Swap that skew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Are you tired of your ordinary pillows? Just there for decorations? What you need is a pillow that's going to provide you a good night's sleep. These regular pillows don't got it. You need a magic pillow. I'm talking about the kind of pillow that ensures it cradles your head in ways that you have never experienced before. Now, if you want a really, really good night's sleep, this pillow actually comes with meditation themes on its own, but it's a magic pillow, so it can do more than that. It can pay your bills on Thursdays. The second Thursday of every week, it's willing to pay bills, and on top of that, it pays bills while you sleep. Talk about making money in the pillow of your dreams is right here. This magic pillow right here. You can have one for all of your Sauce in the City dollars today. Buy yours. Sauce in the City.
Good job. All right. So y'all can go ahead and turn your cameras off. And then those of us that have not presented yet, go ahead and turn your cameras back on. And so I guess maybe since y'all two are already out, maybe one of y'all can pick a number between 1 and 10 so that the rest of us can get
I've got a number.
Okay. Is it 5?
It is not 5. But let's try some other numbers. What y'all got?
4.
All right, newbies, pick a number.
Number 3.
3?
Go ahead, Phil. Or 5.
I already said 5.
Damn, she said 5. Damn.
I said 3.
Okay, Phil say 3. I'm with him.
All right, Venus, who got closest to your magic number?
I would say that 5 is the absolute closest since my number was 7.
Okay, so then we get to go next. All right, Jeremy, do you want to present my Reese's Pieces candy cane first, or do you want me to present your, what was it again?
Ocarina.
Ocarina, that's right. Okay.
I'll go first. I got you.
All right, you got the timer set?
Wow. Dad.
Sell that skew, or swap it, I mean.
You ever craving a good old snack when you're late night binging sessions or gaming sessions are going on, just grab yourself a nice cane of candy. Pick this guy up, and it will have you munched out of your mind. You can use it as a tracker. If you put some little lines on the side of it, you can take a bite every day till Christmas. It can double as a Christmas tracker with just a little bit of effort. And get one of these on our brilliant website. Catch us out on SaustonCity.com to get these before your next holiday get-together to be a fantastical Christmas stocking stuffer for you, your friends, family, or maybe your loved ones. Because who doesn't love a good piece of candy on Christmas? Get them while they last. Because, boy, let me tell you, people love peanut butter. These things are going to go fast.
I think that's time. All right. Let me dump these back in real quick because I can't eat and talk at the same time. And Jay, what, you got your timer set for me? All right. Then rest of the cast, are y'all going to cheer me on?
Swap that skew, damn it.
Hey, nerds. Do I have the niftiest thing for you? It's the magical ocarina of time, and it's blue, and it makes noises, and it's pretty, and it's shiny, and that's right. You need one. You need one to make beautiful noise, make beautiful music. It can be yours for the low price of $369. And you can now act quickly you can buy two for the price of $50. And it'll magically transport you to Zelda Land, wherever that is. And and Link will gladly, rescue the damsel in distress, the princess. And yes, because it's a magical ocarina that will whisk you away into magical Zelda Land, all for the low price of. Oh yes, and then the shipping and handling is 69 installments of 69 cents. Because 69. Right just now. Ocarina of Time. Magic. Woo woo. Is it time yet? Because I'm out of things to ramble about. All right. So then that leaves J-Watch and the newbies, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So who?
J-Watch, Randy, and the newbies.
Let the newbies go.
Okay. So what time?
That's good for me.
And we got the timer set.
Ready, guys?
Which one do y'all want to go first?
I'm trying to turn my camera on.
There you
Okay.
go.
There you go.
You go
I got
first.
his Henny, right?
Yes, you're going to
Yeah.
sell his Henny. Do you want to sell his Henny first, or do you want him to sell your Ninja Turtle thing?
Right. He got to sell this, and I'm selling his Henny, right? I'm with
Mhm. That's right.
Hey,
Yep.
right.
All right.
Wanna
All
go
together. Swap.
Swap that skew.
Time go.
All right. You went to work today, and nothing went your way. Take a shot of Henny. If you got a car full of gas and you on your way to some ass,
Mm-hmm.
take a shot of Henny.
Mm-hmm.
If you ride to your car right before you get in the bar,
Mm-hmm.
take a shot of Henny.
Well.
Anything's necessary when it comes to Henny. Hopefully, y'all. Time, please.
Time.
That's been 60 seconds. So now we're going to flip it and reverse it. Mr. Phil Page, you get to present the Star Wars.
Ninja Turtle.
Right.
My bad.
The what?
Right.
It's a
Flat
Star
word.
Trek
Is
Ninja
that
Turtle.
Captain Kirk?
Yeah, Captain Kirk.
Captain Donald Trump.
Give me 1 minute.
Swap that shit.
Oh my God, man, Captain Kirk! Don't you know I'm an old school Trekkie, man? But let me tell you, man, you want to buy this because this is a collector's item. This is not Star Trek Generation. This is not Deep Space Nine. This is the old school Star Trek. This Captain damn Kirk. He used to like chase black women around the starship. Man, let me tell you, this is the one you want, man. I'ma tell you, he got a boy named Spock. Spock got to do with some pointy ears. But let me tell you, Captain Kirk is a dude you want to roll with. He couldn't sing, but let me tell you, you know, I don't know, man. This is dear to my heart. But only one thing I want to know, why does a grown ass man need a freaking Star Trek character? But it's okay. But anybody, if this is what you want, did you wake up in the morning and say, I really needed that? I hope to God you didn't. But if you did, this is where to get it from. A Star Trek character.
Next time, everybody's camera on, and we are going to allow the commentators to tell us who they think. So, just as a recap,
wait a second.
Jay Watch I just kidding.
Jay Watch and Randy.
Never mind. Everybody else, turn your camera off.
Yeah, me and Jay Watch got to do ours.
Yeah, but Jay Watch and Randy still got to sell their stuff because can't nobody buy nothing until we see how they offer their stuff up.
That's right. My bad.
Oh.
Jay Watch, I'll start. Okay, is that all right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Say when.
Name that excuse.
All right. All this other stuff is garbage, trash, shit. That watch is that's the man. You walk into the room with that watch, you are the man. You just became the party with a watch like that, and you display it to everybody, and you say, somebody asked me what time it is. That's what time it is right there. You have a watch like that, that's what time it is. That's a $10,000 watch. And Jay Watch is going to give it to you for $9.99. That watch is the shit. It shines. You walk in there and everybody sees you in the room. They see you 3 blocks away with a watch like that. You're the man. You got the money. You're the stud. You're the star. With a watch like that, you're it. You're the party, man. It shines like crazy.
All right. We're flipping and reversing it whenever y'all are ready. We're going to swap.
What is it?
Magic eraser.
Magic
Erases everything.
Okay. It looked like a baby's snot thingy, but okay.
It erases all mistakes, including life mistakes.
Oh, well, I got a few of those. I need to get rubbed out real quick. No pun intended. I got it. If you ever met the wrong girl on the dating app and you saw her in person, you're like, shit. Should have swiped left. But that thing could make you swipe left, right, and out of existence. She never existed. You never got embarrassed. You never came too quick. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. And that's what you need in your life. Erase it. Get rid of it. No trace of it. No faith, no case. Erase. Time.
All right, so that is everybody's presentation, and now we await the commentators to commentate. And while we're waiting for them to vote for the winning team, we can turn our cameras back on, and we can talk amongst ourselves for a little bit. So, Jay Watch, who do you think was the best team?
I'm gonna give it to you. No shit. I was the newbie Phil and Willie.
Thank you. Woo, woo.
I kind of enjoyed their bit too. It was pretty good, but since I can't vote for myself, that is. But I also really liked Venus's Alf. I really wanted to be her teammate. Funny Man Green, who'd you think? Who'd you like? Which team was the best? And Matt Timney, I don't know who Jimmy is.
Neither do I, but maybe he means.
He's talking about Jimmy Hayes.
Yeah.
He's talking about Jimmy George Hayes.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I'm all all about the bling, especially $9.99. That's a food stamp watch. You know what I mean?
Got that on your website, J-Watt?
Hi, Matt.
That's a bargain.
Because a low price up.
And I want to put in the green, just so you know, it don't just tell time; it stops time.
Ooh, well, you should have elaborated on that.
That's right. You walk in a room and the time stops.
Yeah.
Now we go to work. You can play the game at work now.
So, Randy, who do you think did the best?
Well, since I can't vote for ourselves, now I like the Hennessy ad, except for Willie came up a little short though. But yeah, I did like the Hennessy ad.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy, who'd you like? Which team do you think did the best?
I'm with you and Randy. I think I like the Henny ad. That was good. The Donatello was the Star Trek was also pretty funny. That was good.
I'm just kicking myself that I couldn't remember the name was Hyrule. The magical lamp. I'm like, oh no. Oh well. I'm not as nerdy as I thought I was. Venus, who'd you like?
Well, first of all, I would like to point out that I was almost impressed by that whole swipe left, swipe right situation with the magic eraser. If it wasn't for the fact that J-Watch had me thinking about boogers right off with that, I probably would, But when I was really thinking about that Hennessy, I was like, I really could probably go for a swig of that Hennessy. And then when man, what I'm saying is when Phil Page was talking to me about how Dr. Spock was actually Captain Kirk, I was like, I could really this is upsetting that you don't know that's Spock's uniform right there, but I still can't be mad because his partner had Hennessy. So if I have to have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle that mated with Dr. Spock in order to get my hands on that Hennessy, I might need it.
My inner nerd is so shamed right now that I called that Star Wars instead of Star Trek. Like I'm so embarrassed right now, y'all.
Look at me like this.
It's the nerd.
I should have known better. Like I should have known. Okay, so Mr. Phil, which team did you like the best?
I'm gonna go with the watch because I'm a fan of big watches.
Bling bling.
Bling bling.
Baby.
What about you, Mr. Williams? Who'd you like?
Sorry, I gotta go with the watch too. Even though I'm a huge Alf fan. I ain't gonna hold you up. Alf was my dog.
I killed me.
That was funny.
Was it?
You can't go with Alf.
I should have said. What was that catchphrase? What was that? That catchphrase? He say, "Before you go to that final snack, I want you to know I'll be right back." Yeah.
Go for that bottle of Henny.
So Authenticator, help me because I'm trying to read these comments here and I can't tell who won because somehow Jimmy got a vote even though he's not even on the show. And then we voted for ourselves because we're smart like that. So
But Jeremy we was trying too, but I need the Hennessy because I can't get my pillow. But nobody in the audience wants any of our stuff.
Oh man.
Yes. Yeah, because
wait, hold on. Jimmy said alcohol makes the fall.
I think so. That's a vote.
Make the penny fall.
So that's 2 for Phil and Will.
Yeah, it sounds like Phil and Will are getting it.
I think so because I got 2 for them, and then because y'all voted for yourselves, so that's 2 for y'all. And Jeremy hadn't voted for us yet, so there's only 1 for us.
BD and J-Watch.
You can vote for yourself
voted for the watch.
But J-Watch posted a picture of a watch. J-Watch said Phil Will. So I guess we're giving it to Phil Will because that's 3 points for Phil Will.
Hey, that's my distant cousin right there, man. I'm a Page too.
Hey, what's up, cuz?
What's up, fam?
I'm doing it. I'm giving 10 points to Phil and Will. So congratulations, newbies,
Yeah.
for knocking it out the park. Brand new.
Good job.
Man, this is fun, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you.
In the city show, yeah, yeah. Late night comedy where the good times go, yeah, yeah. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright, so bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light, that's right. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now's he got a clue. Tired of holidays, losing all the fun. Tired of games that cost a ton. If you said yes, then you should see the best new game for you is Sustin City.
Oh my goodness. I love my new intros. I love everything about everything. And I hope you guys out there will give it up for the castmates for Swap That Skew. One of the things that's important to know is that it took all of us to make that game. So I hope they hope that you guys enjoy the game, because I enjoyed watching it, and I think I want to watch as well. I think everybody else voted for that. But anyway, so little interruption in the middle of everything, because we have hit the half point of the show, and our game Sticker Twist, which is our brand new game, which helps us to find a headliner for our event, June 23rd, 24th, 25th, 2027 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And we hope that you guys will help us to pick and finance these people, because I think together they would make a great show. I'm hoping Venus, the Indigenegress, has gotten the scores together. Let's check in and see where she's at, because I remember she needed a little time. So, all right, Venus. We've made it through the half point of the show. Did we get a chance to add those up?
I did.
Awesome. Let us know.
Okay, so of Willie's $1,700, he's got $354.50 pledged at the beginning of the show.
Okay, well, give us some thoughts on that? Like, how do you think that is?
Well, I gave him $37.50, which was well below it was only 25% of the half that we were hoping to see there at the beginning of the show. So that was my start. But Funny Man Green gave him 50, Randy gave him 150, Jeremy gave him 25, Rennie Jenny gave him 75, and Jay Watch said $17 right there. That's
oh my goodness, 17 whole dollars. So the important question, because you are the authenticator, is, do you think that the cast will stick to their original quotes, or after the fun and games we played with Phil and Will, as you guys have affectionately named them, do you think the bag will go up or down?
Well, I know that I'm leaning toward up. I feel like I might be willing to come off a little bit more than $37. So, you know, I think, you know, others might be like-minded. I think that once the light came on and we were able to see Willie, he got a little bit more impressive.
I'm digging it. So let's bring Will and Phil to the screen. You guys have heard your scores.
I haven't heard mine. What did I get?
Yeah, I was getting there. Venus, what did Phil Page get? And give us the tally.
Of the $1,000 at the beginning of the show, we pledged a total of $467.12 total, including the $99.99 that Jay Watch was willing to throw in right there in the beginning. Whereas I only said $42.13. And Funny Man Green said he'll give him a whole 100. Randy was like, I've seen him before, I'm going to give him 100 as well. Jeremy said, I'm going to give him $50 because Funny Man Green said he was in, and Rennie said $75. And Jay Watch, like I said, he said that $99.99, which is as close as he could to almost giving him everything.
Okay, which is a great score to start out with, because you see his quote was $1,000. So all he has to do is pull off 500 or above to make it to the next round. Now, Will, on the other hand, Willie, that's a little different because he's at what was it?
$3.54 and 50 cents.
$3.54 and 50 cents. Thank God for that 50 cents. And half of 1,700 is?
That would be 700. I'm sorry, 850 we were talking about there.
Okay, so he's got a little more ways to climb, but we still have half a show to go. So fingers crossed. Let's start with you. Of the $170 for Will, how much are you willing to throw of your Sauce in the City hard-earned episodes and activity books and game decks and stolen mail? Are you willing to toss into the tip hat for Willie?
Willie does remind me of one of my closest cousins. This cousin lives like really close to me. And I never had an argument with that cousin. So, he needs 170 from me. I'm not all the way there yet, because where were you at Christmas, Willie? I just had a birthday. Where were you? But you know what? I would be willing to. I would be willing to adjust my contribution a bit. Will we be taking another tally at the end, or is this my final opportunity to make any twists? That's what I need to know.
You didn't answer the first question, so let's start there. How much from $0 to $170 with what you know right now are you willing to throw into the tip hat to make sure that Willie is in Las Vegas on June 23rd, 24th, 25th of 2027? How much?
I don't feel like I'll call it 80 right now. And right now I don't know that I'm not being generous, because we still don't know each other too well, because we don't know each other that well, fam.
Okay, $80. That's really good. Now let's switch to Phil. And of the $100 of his $1,000 quote, $0 to 100, what are you pitching into the tip hat?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. He reminds me of a couple of my uncles. And uncles. No, you know what? I gotta say that of $100, I'm really close to Jay Watch, because I got like $97.32 for him.
Right on. That is a good start. Now make sure that you're taking the tallies, because I'm going to come back to you in a little bit. So this time I want to make sure you're ready this time. Okay. So we are going to move on to our friend Funny Man Green. Go ahead, Funny Man Green, and tell us if you are sticking with your original tip, or are you increasing it and giving a little more with what you know up to this very moment? Let's start with Phil.
Oh, with Phil? What did I give? I gave Phil it all, right? Yeah. I'm still sticking with that.
You still sticking with it? He did nothing to disappoint you. You are 100% sure that if you give him $100, he is for sure 100% going to show up in Vegas June 23rd, 24th, 25th of 2027.
Yep. Last month I had basically three headliners on the show. So
Woo! Go on ahead, Funny Man Green. All right. So let's make a shift to our new guy, Willie. Of $170 quote,
mhm.
0 to 170. Where we at?
I said what? I said 50 last time, right?
Venus?
That's true.
Okay.
I'll move it up to 70.
70. Ooh, he gave him an extra $20. All right. I'm digging it. You guys are feeling good. How about you, Jeremy? Soon to be snowed in. Let's start with Phil of the $100. Where was he at, Venus?
50.
All right. Are you willing? Are you going to stick with 50? Or are you going to twist and hike it or drop it?
I think I'll bump it to 75 now. I'll bump it. I'll bump it. Bump it up a little bit.
And why?
For I mean, it was. I like the ad, man. Going in, I think it worked real well together with him and Willie. Him and Willie did a real good job together.
Yeah.
I like and coming in with the bottle of Henny. I mean, this is a man who's prepared, right?
I love it. I tell him that all the time. All right. Well, Jeremy, that is good. He got a bump. And how about we switch it over to our boy Willie of $170, 0 to 170. Are you willing to, or are you going to stick with how much, Venus?
That was 25.
Or are you going to twist and bump it or drop it?
I think I'm gonna bump it to 75 as well. I like what Venus said. Turn the light on. We got to look at him. He gave us a little run around. We got to see a cool little cat, and then he brought out some nerd stuff with the Donatello Spock. That was cool. That was something. Can relate. Did a good job with the ads, man.
Okay, I'm digging it. I can relate as well. All right. Well, it sounds like they are getting better in your realm, Jeremy. So that is great to know. Rennie Jenny thawing out. Let's go with you. What do you think of the $170 10% portion of your Sauce in the City dollars? Are you willing to throw in the hat at this half point? And he's got to make up some ground, Rennie. So, or else we can't see him again. We got to break up with him tonight. Mm-hmm. So, how many of those dollars are you willing to throw into the tip hat?
I'm gonna throw him another 10.
All right, 85.
Yep, because now that we did see your face and see what you're all about, I did enjoy what we got going on here.
Okay. Well, we're only halfway through, so that sounds like a good, fair assessment of where you are in life, and I can appreciate that, and I'm sure that they can too. Jay Watch, are you there?
Jenny needs to tell us about Phil too, please.
Oh, sorry.
It's cool. I'm gonna give Phil 10 more too, because I got to see his stage presence, and even though it was way more than 3 minutes, he just kept going, and you could tell he had more ammo. Just like, man, this, man, that. Let's keep going. They both kept going, but he seemed a little. He had good stage presence. So yeah.
All right. That's definitely taking him up the totem pole to how much, Venus, for Rennie?
85.
All right, let's do it. All right, Jay Watch. Let's start with your boy Phil Page of that $1,000 quote, your $100, 0 to 100. Are you sticking with the 99.99, or did he earn that extra penny?
I'm gonna keep my penny just for a little longer because I gave him a curve. He got a lot of curves. So we got to spend the block on that one. You know what I mean?
He said, I'm keeping my penny. You know, copper is coming back, right? Because they're getting rid of the penny. So copper is certainly coming back, and you need to probably hold on to those because there's probably some magic in there. All right.
Yes.
How about over to our boy Willie?
All right, Willie got 10% of my time, so I didn't like his 3 minutes, but I did like his rant after the 3 minutes. He being himself, and that's what I like to see, people being themselves, not their material. Scrap that bullshit. Just be you. You be you, but I'm gonna give you all the money. I don't give a fuck.
Ooh, I love it. And this is just coming from the person who helped me with one song. I'm not even sure how long it took him to make it, but one song helped me book like the whole idea for our show. So take that into consideration, Willie. All right, Venus, how much does that now make for J-Watch?
I don't know because he just said he going to give all his money. I'm not sure. We went from 17 and he never gave me another number.
I would give him. I would give him 50 now. Now he got 50.
Okay.
Okay, and that's definitely a rise from the what
17.
Okay. All right. So you guys are warming up to them, which is awesome and awesome-tastic. And Randy, I need to know now with you, how about with Phil Page?
Phil, we're still 100% with Phil, and I'm going to drive my kid. You want to run away? Let me drive you.
Oh my God. Very cool. So you're all in 100. Where was he at before, Venus?
100.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't move. All in, and he didn't have to show no nipple rings. Go, Phil. All
That's for
right.
future.
How about with our new guy, Willie?
I like Willie. We're staying at 150 for him, but he better bring that Hennessy next time.
Okay, he is sticking. Okay, so while I have just the cast on the screen, a little bit more of a story on my happenings earlier. So I instructed the DJ to put on the Sunday version of our intro song, and he does it. And I'm over there jamming, and I turn around, and he literally has his hands in the air. I kid you not. And he is spinning around in a circle with his hands in the air. And I look at him, and he goes, "You can feel the energy." And I said, "What?" So I went over to his computer, and I pushed the subscribe button on J-Watch's YouTube channel. And he lives in, I had it on the tip of my tongue, but it's late, so forgive me. But anyway, he is just here in America visiting. So J-Watch's music library went with him wherever he was going. And it was a holy moment for him. So that was great. You guys have done a great job so far in giving these amounts to these people, because the owner asked me, he goes, "Why do you have it scheduled so far in advance?" And I told him, and I quote, "Because these people are expensive. And if you have $1,500, I can just go ahead and book it now. I ain't even got to wait." If you give me but on Brenda's budget, we're gonna have to make a few more songs, sell a few more records. We're gonna have to have a few more parties. We're gonna have to sell a few more decks of cards. We're gonna have to work on it, right? So thank you guys for taking so seriously your opportunity to do so. I want to now talk to you guys about Eric Clarkson. Does anybody remember him?
Carlson.
Yeah.
Eric Clarkson, he was on the show.
Carlson.
Yeah. He was he was the one that was in the shed or whatever. He went up against Tracy.
No, the garage. He was in his garage.
Yeah, or his basement, I think.
No,
He's
garage.
He's from New York.
He's up there by Jaywatch.
Okay. So you guys do remember him. Okay, so
Yes.
today he inboxed me and he said he wanted to be on the show tonight. But I thought about it and he's in a weird predicament. He's too familiar to us to be a newbie. So he can't be on Wednesday nights, right? Because this is for castmates and newbies. But yet he isn't in any of our chat groups for Friday and Sundays. So I told him that we have to officially adopt him and we have to all kind of agree and talk about it. And once we decide, then he would either have access to Fridays and Sundays or he'd have to keep trying at a later date. So I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of time. Newbies, please be aware. These are things that, the owners might ask you, when you're trying to commandeer their funds for your quote. You might want to pay attention to what they're saying because that usually gets them to give you more money. I'm just saying. So I want you guys to go ahead and give it a 3-minute workaround about Eric Clarkson. And when I get back, you guys should have decided if you want to adopt him and make him a castmate. Congratulations, Jeremy. You literally slid in under because you got it together and actually started to come to the episodes and made it your business to be here. So we made it our business to adopt you. All right, 3 minutes on the clock. Jaywatch, please.
Go.
I'm all for Eric. I think he just needs to get his camera shit together because I think he moved around 3 or 4 times and then he kept going up and down and we only seen part of him and then it was dark and then it was but I mean he wants to participate and he has his stuff kind of lined together. I think he's motivated. It's just he needs to get that phone together.
If he can get his internet. I mean, I know that wasn't his fault that one time, and he did have some funny bits to say, so I definitely want to hear more. I'm for it. That's all I got.
I personally don't. I mean, I don't feel like I know him well enough to want to adopt him. Would I like to see him again? Sure. Would I be willing to wait to see him again? Absolutely, to give him time to get his stuff together. So I'm not exactly 100% on that adoption idea.
Okay. Jeremy, did you see him at all?
I don't think I've seen him yet.
Okay. He was up on the last newbie one, I think, with Ratchet. It was him and Ratchet.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I was on with Ratchet Tracy yet either.
Okay.
But if it helped, I could not be in the boat. I am the newest of the new, so I know your guys' opinions definitely matter a lot more than mine.
Well, the good thing is it's on YouTube, and you can always go back and watch the episode and get information.
That's from the city at youtube.com to check out these awesome podcasts if you missed any of the great action, right?
It'll be Brenda Brown.
And also on Facebook.
And on Facebook.
That's your homework right there, Jeremy. Funny Green, you haven't said anything yet. You've always got everything to say.
why you say that? No, I'm cool with them. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It doesn't matter if you win or not on here. It's the wanting to be on the show, and you know what I mean, wanting to play the game. You know what I mean, and he seems like he's willing to do both. So.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's been 3 minutes, but we all said our piece. So.
Yeah. Time.
Well, Jay Watts, do you know him?
Yes.
You brought him, right? You brought him. You invited him.
Yes, Randy. Yes. He was watching the show already. I sent him the link before, so he watched the show. Then he went to get on the show.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, it seems like y'all have, talked about him to his face if he's tuning in, as I told him to. So we're going to just do a quick vote. Everybody for adoption, which means literally he becomes a castmate like Jeremy here, who's the newest to the cast. And he's all shining over there. And hopefully works his way into the imaging and Nacho Bryan and into the song and all of this jazz, because all of this is going to culminate June 23rd, 24th, 25th, 2027 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody who wants him to come with us, leave your screens on to show solidarity. Those of you who are still on the fence, cameras off at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, that was it. Okay. Well, and I'm glad that there is at least one discerning opinion, but majority rules. So we will empty him into the group. And Venus, camera on. We will get you to keep your discerning eye on him and hold his feet to the fire. Fire, fire, fire. Our next order of business is Ratchet Tracy. Dun, 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 dun. Because she was our very first sample, and then there's Phil, and then there's Willie, and we have $2,000 to blow in a budget. So there will be a headliner, a feature, a special guest, an opener, and a host. So where are we putting at this point right now with the information that we have right now? Where are we putting Ratchet Tracy in that lineup?
Well, I thought you said she was the headliner.
They're all headliners.
Okay.
But we have 5 positions to fill. All of them are headliners. Okay. Now we just have to put them in order. The only difference, Rennie Jenny, is the amount of time. The headliner is 30 minutes and so on and so forth. So what do we think? Funny Man Green. Out of the 3 that we've saw, where do we put Ratchet Tracy?
Could you name those positions again?
There's the headliner.
You said the headliner.
Let me name them. Let me name them. The headliner, the special guest, the feature, the opener, and the host.
I think she would be good as the feature.
Okay.
Because the features what, like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, we can make it up as we go. We don't have to decide right now, but definitely not the headliner. So she'd be the feature. All right, perfect. Jay Watts, what about you?
With the information right now, if I was booking her for booking the whole show, I would have Tracy open. To think everybody woken up, and then put Willie next, and then have Phil Page. 'Cause I feel like Phil Page will bring their jokes back as the full circle moment for his opening part, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he'll read the room and then bring it back.
Okay, so say the lineup one more time.
Tracy, Willie, and Phil.
Perfect. Rennie, Jenny, follow that thought. Put them in order.
So I think that I agree with Funny Man as far as I think that Ratchet Tracy would be a great feature. And I think since Willie is kind of new, that maybe he could be the opener, and then the headliner would be Phil Page because he seems to be like a veteran.
I'm digging it. Randy, following the same format. What do you think?
Well, I'm giving Ratchet Tracy, the headliner. I mean, having sex with midgets is just off the charts. She opens with that, it's gonna kill. She likes to have. She's a undiscriminating sex with anybody person, and she usually starts out with midgets.
Equal opportunity.
Okay, so put them in order. We discussed Ratchet Tracy. So now the other two that have no boobs. How about
Well, Phil's too, because he's after that because he's got boobs. He's got man boobs. So, and then Willie after that, but he better bring the Hennessy.
Okay, and Venus, what say you?
I say that I'd like to see Phil Page hosting, Tracy as a feature, and Willie as the opener.
Ooh, she shook it up. She shook it up. All right, so now we are going to play one more game with them, and it happens to be y'all's favorite game because Rennie Jenny just loves this, and I know she has a question from way back then. Oh wait, no,
You didn't ask Jeremy.
I didn't. Jeremy,
okay. It's all good.
he always tells me. You know the reason I don't ask you, Jeremy, because you just say, well, whatever the rest of the cast said, because I'm new here. So maybe that's why I skip it. So let's see what you got this time.
I think I'm torn between having Paige as a headliner or a host, because I like his voice and how he talks. So I would kind of like to have him as a host to kind of have that voice between the acts to break that up. Like Randy said, I got some homework for Ratchet Tracy, but I think she would be good as a feature or as a special guest. And I put her as a special guest, so I could put Willie as a feature.
Oh, okay. I love the different opinions. And we was gonna play that Rennie Jenny because I had you in mind, but we have to do an order of business, and that is to play a rendition of Venus the Indigenous' Hype for Some New, a rendition of her game, which is As the Story Goes. In the original version, and the new people are playing as well. So Willie and Phil, here we go. As the Story Goes is a 3-minute story, 3 words by 3 words by 3 words by 3 words, until you get to the end of 3 minutes. And then you get how many points for a totally ridiculous story that makes no sense?
10.
No, I think that's the wrong way. Right, Venus? It's your game. I'm talking to you.
Yeah, 10.
So you do. I thought you got 10 points if the story made sense and it was good
15.
and it. No, there's no.
Yeah,
really?
we only get 5 for random words thrown together.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
So if it makes no sense, it's 5 points. If it makes good sense, it's 10 points. And if it's better than that and it's just a great story, we'll get 15 points each.
Okay. So this one is for 20 points because I think we played like 2 games. So we got to amp it up or something. So this one is worth 20 points because, and this is 20 points each. It's an all or nothing game because I want you guys to give me 10-second testimonials about borrowing money. Is everybody with me so far?
Yes.
Okay. 10-second, no more than 10-second. Don't let your lips keep flying after 10 seconds, right? And you can kind of feel 10 seconds, right? It doesn't matter if you go a little over. It doesn't matter if you go a little under, right? We're not talking about sticking it on the 10 seconds. Don't just keep rambling, though, for 3 minutes, okay? So let's try to keep it in 10-second increments and go around for 3 full minutes. Everybody with that concept? Venus, most important, do you understand what I want?
You want us to do 10 seconds worth of words? And the
No,
rotation?
10-second testimonials about borrowing money.
So do we have to feed off the person that went before us, or is it our own?
Yes, you can feed off the person that went before you, or you can go off on your own. It doesn't matter. Just as long as it's in 10 seconds. But to win the game, you should probably stay on track because it has to make sense. Right, Venus?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. Because it's her
Yes.
game, so we have to stay within her point system, which is if it makes absolutely no sense, it's 5 points. If it makes some sense, it's 10 points. And if it's an astronomical testimonial of borrowing money, then you guys get 20 points because I need this done. Everybody with me?
Yeah.
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of, Randy?
I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay.
Yeah, I need to see it. Start it up and we'll catch up.
Okay,
Right.
let's do a
Yes, 10
sample.
seconds.
It's very simple. You guys should not be confused. 10-second testimonials of why not to borrow money or why to borrow money. 10 seconds. It's not that hard. And you guys are going to go one after the other. And if I were you, I would stay on track with the story so to win the 20 points. But if you just want to be funny and be all out the pocket and act like you on the slow bus, then you're going to mess it up and you guys are going to be at 5 points. It's not hard. All right. And maybe you should put those two at the end, Venus, and let everybody else go first so they can see how it's done. And then by the time it gets to Randy Holton, Phil Page, and Willie, they'll be on track because it seems like everybody else understands. Okay? And I'm leaving it up to you, and I'm going to go mind my own business and go.
Okay. Jay Watt, you start, please.
If you owe me some money, don't play around. Just bring me my bread, or I'm gonna shoot you with a red dot like you can look a Hindu in the head.
It's always nice to have good credit so that you can get a good loan and not have crazy interest rates.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that was 10 seconds or not, but
Sound good?
It's okay. I'm having difficulty keeping up. I'm still writing what Jay Watch wrote. What Jay Watch said.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, Venus. I should have said that. I don't want you to write anything down. I just want you guys to play the game, right? And we're gonna all put on and we're all gonna put on our listening ears. And if we're all laughing at the end of this, that means it was good. If we're all sitting there looking at each other, that means it was terrible. Right? So we're going to let the game play itself, and we're going to go a little faster. And this time, Rennie Jenny, and everyone else, don't say anything after you're finished talking. If it's 3 seconds, then let it pass, right? You'll get the hang of it. Just don't say anything else after what you've said and let the next person go, okay? Okay, let's hit the restart button. And Venus, take it away.
Jay Watch, you can begin.
Oh, shoot. If you owe me some money, don't play around. Just bring me my bread, or I'm gonna shoot you with a red dot, like you look a Hindu in the head.
But if you are going to borrow money, make sure you got good credit, because you don't want crazy high interest rates.
Funny Man Green.
And speaking of rates, and speaking of rates, you know what I mean, that the rates in banks is very high. So if you borrow money from me, pretend like I'm a bank because I want my bread.
Borrowing money from people is the easiest way to get ghosted by a friend. I cannot loan you none because I like my ends. Randy.
I'm like J.G. Wentworth. I want my money and I want it now.
All right, Jeremy.
Yeah, I never understood this when I was a kid till I got older, but it seems the older you get, the more people are trying to borrow money from me. My nephews are borrowing money now that they've come of age to need money, never paying it back. I understand the hustle. I need my money too.
All right, Phil, got something to add to the conversation?
Yeah, I got something to add to this conversation.
Okay, wait.
I don't know what's going on the screen, but I wouldn't borrow a dime for any of y'all because y'all can't figure this one out. This is crazy. My God.
Wait. Let me do it. Okay, let me do it. We're going to hit the reset button. I'm going to call your name. All I want you to do is respond with a 10-second testimonial. I don't want any explanation. I don't want any opinions. I just want the 10 seconds. Everybody got me? All right, let's roll. We're going to start with Phil because he's already got it in the tank. Phil, 10 seconds. Go.
I don't want to borrow any money from any of y'all, to be honest about it, because I don't think y'all can figure this out. I'd probably be better stealing it.
Funny Man Green.
I don't steal, but I have loaned out money, and it felt like somebody stole from me because they ain't give it back.
Jay Watch.
I don't like people owing me money because then they act funny, and I want to go get my gummy and my gunny and get the gurney for a journey to the learning.
Rennie.
Just make sure if you're going to get a loan that you have good credit so that you can get a good interest rate on it. That's all I got to say.
Randy.
I should start a collection agency because so many people owe me money and I want my money. I want it now.
Venus.
I don't want to borrow any money, but y'all could send some money to my Cash App. $40 would be nice. Put that right back.
Willie.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, I hate loaning out money. The last person I loaned out money to was my son. And I ain't seen him since he was 15 years old. And that was about 5 years ago.
Phil.
That's why I don't have no friends now. I hate loaning out money.
Funny Man Green.
You ever loaned out money to somebody and they owed you so long that you was going to they owed you so long you was going to put them on you was going to add them as a dependent?
We're going to get that down to 10 seconds. Jay Watch.
You ever have somebody owe you money, they die, and now how you going to get it back? You go to the funeral, that's how you get it back. They say, Mama, your boy owe me $10. I'm gonna need that.
Rennie.
That happened to me once. I actually loaned some money to my former father-in-law, and we got divorced, and then he died. And so, yeah, don't loan money to family because they might need to be around one way or another for long.
Jeremy.
Getting in financial troubles with family is one of the worst things. Friends, it's okay, but family, it just starts getting tough because it runs deep.
Willie.
Loan out money is worse than using the bathroom at a public restroom. Yeah.
Venus.
My 10 seconds is up.
Venus.
You know, I actually love the distance in my family because now that I think about it, now that I'm about to be rich, I got all these relatives that aren't surfacing and asking me if they could hold something.
Randy.
I borrowed a bunch of money from my mom before I moved out of the house, and I haven't paid her back yet. I think it's been 40 years or something.
Time. Thank you, guys. Give it up for yourselves. Clap it up. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will tell you why that I needed that. Shout out to Nacho Brian. You all get 20 points, by the way, because I want to rip the video and see if we can animate this into a short clip of reasons why or why not to borrow or not borrow money. So cross our fingers for Nacho Brian's imagination, and we're going to see if he can get y'all to talk walk. He already got y'all to dance. So let's see what else we can do. All right. So give it up to the newbies for playing along and doing their thing. Yep. And now is the time at the end of the show where we will make our final decision. But before we do that, we are going to get words. We'll start with Willie here. All right, Willie. You heard what your score was. What was it, Venus, at the halfway mark?
Willie, $510.
$510, Willie. What do you think about that?
Hey, actually, I ain't gonna hold you up. That's kind of a good score. I ain't imagining to get that much anyway. Being a fake new to this, but I do appreciate that. I ain't gonna hold you up. And whoever said I should be a feature or a special guest, man, kudos. Thank you on that one. I ain't gonna hold you up. I had you dying laughing for about 15, 20 minutes. I ain't gonna hold you up. So appreciate that.
I ain't even gonna lie, Willie. It took me a few minutes to understand what the with the I ain't even gonna hold you up, because I thought you kept saying I have to leave. Like, I ain't gonna hold you up, but I gotta go. So I have really enjoyed you, and I would definitely be looking at least giving you $100 of your 170 to help you to get over the mark, because this is our last vote. So you have to get how much, Venus?
He needed going to be a moment because I got notes of it.
Hold on, half of 1,700.
Yeah, he had to get $850.
Okay, and with my 100, how much is that?
610.
Okay, so you got a little ways to go with the rest of the cast, Willie. And we're gonna go around the board and see if we can't get you over the halfway mark, or we have to say goodbye. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right, Randy, the situation is serious. On a score of $0 to $170, Venus, what was his old score or tip?
His old Give me a moment. I want to make sure that I have the exact right notes here. Randy said for Willie.
Yes.
Willie said 150 and 150.
All right. Well, I'm just looking for the last one, not the first one. So
150.
Okay, 150, Randy. Are you sticking with 150 or are you going to twist to help Willie get over the bump and help him to join us for at least another episode and get into the program?
Oh, we'll go up to 160.
Oh, you got a little help there, Willie. All right, Randy, what gave him the little bump?
I generally like him. I like his mannerisms, and the political stuff was pretty good. So I think, yeah, I like him.
Okay, 160. All right, Venus, you heard how this goes. Are we gonna stick at what was your last tip?
80.
Are you gonna stick at 80? Or are you gonna twist and help Willie get over the bump and help him to join the program?
I mean, he looks like the cousin I got that lives right around the corner from me. I feel like my cousin gonna side eye me if I don't give him 10 more bucks. Like, I guess I'll give him 10 more. That brings him to 90.
Okay, that's really good because you are a tough cookie, my sister. So getting an extra $10 means something. All right, funny. Well, we'll have to come back to him. Jeremy, how about you? What was his last tip, Venus?
Let's see, Jeremy, 75.
All right, Jeremy, are you sticking with 75 or are you going to twist to help Willie get over the bump and help him to get into the program?
I think I can bump it to 125.
What?
Yeah. I can bump it. I can bump it a little bit.
And why is that, Jeremy?
Well, he reminds me of a coworker I used to work with. He was quite a funny individual and liked to tell people how it was, and that can get really interesting when my job involved me being in that person's house. So, but yeah. He's I feel like there's something there. Sure.
You feel like there's a little something about $125 worth of something.
Yeah.
All right, Willie. How about you, Rennie? Is Jenny thawing out? What was her last tip, Venus?
Rennie was 85.
85. Are you sticking with the 85 or are you gonna kick him in the booty and get him over the hump?
I'm gonna go a little bit more. I'll go 90 this time because that's still more than half. So if everybody else does more than half, then he should be okay. But the more I hear him talk, the more he reminds me of like Chris Rock, to be honest.
Yeah, he does. I'm with you. Good eye, Rennie, Jenny. Good eye. All right. Well, that's awesome. Jay Watch. What was his last tip, Venus?
50.
Are you sticking with the 50 or are you gonna stick or twist to give him a hunch to get him into the program?
I'm gonna give him another 50 because he remind me of my boy Country Boy E Fudge.
He does a little bit. And that's weird that we all still remember him and he was on the show for like half an episode. So shout out to him. All right, Venus. I think that was the last vote. So
is Funny Man Green back yet?
Oh, there he is. Thank you for letting me know. All right, Funny Man Green, you almost got missed, but stick or twist.
I try to hold it as much as I could.
All right, Venus, what was Funny Man Green's last tip?
70.
All right, Funny Man Green, are you sticking with the 70? Are you gonna twist and give him a little kick in the butt and get him into the program?
I mean, damn, how many times I gotta bump? Oh, 75.
Mr. McScrooge over there. All right, Venus. You got all of those together?
I do.
All right. Now Mr. Phil Page's turn, just to give Venus a chance to tally those up and make sure she has the right number. All right, Phil Page. Now I get to talk to you a little bit while she's figuring that out.
Okay.
And explain a little bit more of the rules to you and the people tuning in today, tomorrow, and beyond. Because Sauce in the City does take a lot out of a person, we will afford you, should you get into the program, an opportunity every third episode to take a tenth of what's in the pot or $25, whichever one is greater, and opt out of the program. Okay. So you guys get a chance to get out. So what was his last tip accumulation, Venus?
$5.57 and 32 cents.
Thank God for the 32 cent. All right. So there's not much more I need to ask or tell you. You have made your goal of half, but I am curious to see if that extra hour made a difference. Are you ready to see if they stick or twist?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Randy, you were all in. Do you remain all in?
I'm all in on Phil.
Venus, what was your last score for Phil?
$97.32.
Did he get the extra $3 and cent because my math is good?
You know what? He didn't give me none of that Hennessy, so I'm gonna bring him up to $98. I am.
Baby, you can have it. I got ice for you.
Ooh, ice, baby.
I got. Wait a minute. Never mind. We ain't gonna use that word.
Funny Man Green, are you still all in? And matter of fact, he performed at their thing. Anyway, Funny Man Green, are you still all in on Phil Page?
Shoot, I'm all in like it's casino. Yes.
Hey. Jeremy, soon to be snowed in. What was his last tip, Venus?
75.
75. Are you sticking or are you twisting, Jeremy?
I think you know what? I think I go all the way. I go 100 with him. I go 100.
Oh, that's how we do it in 2 hours. You see how that came up? All right. Way to go, Jeremy. What do you think, Rennie, Jenny?
I guess I'm feeling the peer pressure of it. And so, yeah, I guess I'll give him 100 as well.
It's for real peer pressure. It's like if I say $0, everybody's gonna look at me like I'm crazy, right? Jay Watch, what was his last tip, Venus?
$99.99.
That's it.
All right. In this last hour, did he earn your
Yes, it's still 99.99.
He's sticking, ladies and gentlemen.
It leaves room for improvement, you know.
Press. You are absolutely correct with that. Venus, did you because Phil already made it into the program. So now did Willie meet his halfway mark?
I'm sorry, he's at $640, and that's not $850.
Oh, Oh, Willie. Oh, Willie.
Hey, I enjoyed it. Don't say ooh. This was fun as hell. Y'all cool as hell with me, regardless. You know, I still got time to get big. I see all y'all at the top, though.
Oh man. We might have to have a recount. I demand that the poll stations be evaluated.
I want to give them some money too.
Yeah, good attitude about it.
I
Too. That's
enjoyed
great.
it, man. All y'all, man. Funny as hell, except Mr. Green, man. Yeah, he's sticking with his friend. I fucked you too, I just wanted to make you laugh before I got off the air. You feel me? I know I get your ass to laugh.
Well, how about this? Because I produced the show, I own the show, I created the show, I make the rules. At the count of 3, who wants to give Willie a scholarship into the program? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, cameras off.
Cameras off. Okay.
What, I got to play with his emotions by flickering the screen. Cameras on, everybody.
I stuttered on the screen.
Oh, was that what it was? Because you did stutter in the comments. And even Phil Page said he would kick in some money, Willie. So you obviously made an impression on the cast. And with that being said, I think we're going to give you another shot at redemption. And also we'll be looking at that quote, because it's a stick or twist moment. And you guys now have 12 more weeks, 36 more episodes to convince the cast to get you to Vegas. And Phil, you're already on a great path. Willie, $1,700 to work on it, but let me talk to the two of you, and from the rest of the cast, so Willie and Phil, because this ending part is just for you guys. Okay, let me get y'all faces up here in the screen, because y'all at the bottom, and we finna move y'all to the, at least to the middle row. Maybe not to the top, but to the middle row. All right. So, fellas, here is the end of the game. At the end of 12 weeks, 36 episodes, you guys will be given the ultimate decision to stick with your original quote or twist and accept what's in the bank. Okay?
Okay.
So the ultimate choice here is up to you, and the social experiment is this. Number 1, comedians should be paid. Number 2, passing the hat around for tips is an accepted comedy practice. We just made it digital. Number 3, and most important, relationships work both ways. If you want them to pay you, they have to like you. I'm only responsible for 10% of your quote, and in my opinion, both of y'all got that. Plus, Randy's gonna pick you up at the airport. Just saying.
Oh Lord.
If he can get his electric car to work.
Electric car work.
Man, hey. How them cold cranks holding out? My homeboy got one up here too that don't start.
That is so funny. So now you guys actually, now that the cast has agreed that both of you should be in our program, you guys now have to electronically, in video format, sign your contracts. On the count of 3, if you would like to enter the Sticker Twist program to become our headliner, our feature, our special guest, our host, our opener, and I think I got all of that, maybe. Keep your cameras on to show your excitement about it and give me a whoop whoop. And if you'd rather try your luck at something else and go a different way and twist, as we call it, cameras off at the count of 3. No hard feelings either. 1, 2, 3.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Yay! Rest of the cast, put your hands together for our new candidates for our show. And thank them so much for giving us all the awesome comedy that they did tonight. And with that being said, shout out to everybody that tuned in. I can't even go through the names, but I do know Eric Carlson, Ratchet Tracy, Nacho Bryan, Matt Timney, Zach No Breaks Estrada, Jimmy George Hayes Jr. was definitely tuning in. Everybody else after that, I didn't get a chance to scroll, but we will at a future date because we're out of here right now. But stay tuned to the green room. I love y'all. Way to go. Give it up for yourselves. Woo!
In the city show, yeah. Late night comedy with a good time flow, yeah. With Brenda Brown, the host is shining bright, so bright. 6 years in the game, you know she got that light, that's right. Let me put you on notice, clear and true. If you didn't know before, now's he got a clue.